Okay, we are live and hello and welcome to the pre-match show of the fourth match of the ongoing women's 100 tournament. And today, I will say the battle of stars because in both the sides there are so many top cricketing stars are there of women's cricket. I am saying world women's cricket of the world. So the teams are Birmingham Phoenix versus Trent Rockets. So both teams will be in action today, and this match is going to happen in Birmingham. So a huge match, and as I mentioned, that in both the teams there are so many stars, and I think a breathtaking match is waiting for us. Okay, but first things first, I think now comments might come straight that where is Trishadi? I can understand, guys, that you guys want her to see, but unfortunately she's having some fever, so that's is why she decided not to come today live. But I am quite hopeful that from tomorrow onwards, maybe when tomorrow is the first double-headed day, if I'm not wrong, in the women's 100 tournament. So maybe from tomorrow onwards, I think you guys might see Trishadi. So now, when it comes to the match, as we always discuss about the squads first, so we'll go to the squads. If you see the Birmingham Phoenix, obviously aim a lot. I think she has been superb, and I have been particularly pretty impressed with the kind of bowling performance that she has been given, especially, and she can bat as well. If you can go through the some knocks of her in recent times in domestic cricket, in white ball formats, I'm saying, I think you can understand why I'm talking about why that she can bat because she has that power hitting game, and even she has that anchor game also. If your team is around, I can remember one where I'm not particularly remember the opponents, but I can remember one match. I think her team was like losing 3 4 wickets quickly, and then she formed a huge 100+ run partnership. And ultimately, that helped her team to win that game, and that happened before the India series, where and obviously and the West Indies series also, where she got that call to the England setup after a long time. So I think Amy Allott will be a key player for this side, Birmingham Phoenix, and she will look to do well in this tournament. And apart from her, I think you have to see Amy Jones. I think she has been superb. If you guys can remember the West Indies series, she and Tammy Beaumont was absolutely the way both were batting. I think superb. And then she looked decent, I will say, against India's bowling lineup. But I expect her to be good enough in this tournament. And then obviously, apart from them, Ima Lam is there. Megan Shute is there. We all know how experienced bowler she is and what traits that she can bring to the table. So I think Megan Shute will be key, and obviously Georgia Wall, explosive opening batter at the top. You can use her, and she has already shown in the international cricket whatever how many match not that she has played many number of matches in international cricket, but still you know the sample size might be short, but still she has already shown what can she do when she is in her form. And we always have to keep in mind that she was playing in kind of replacing Alisa Haley because Alisa Haley was not there because of injury, and that is why she got that chance and she grabbed those opportunities with both hands. She showed that she can play aggressively, and that can help any team. When she is in your team, that can definitely help the team to get a big start, and that is what you need when you're playing a T20 game or obviously when you play a 100 game. So I think she will be key if she gets a chance playing 11. And obviously, we have to discuss about Ellis Perry, the captain. She is the captain of the Birmingham Phoenix, and I think we don't have to talk about anything, much about her, what she can do with the bat, with the ball. Obviously, I think fitness will be key here. Obviously, the age factor is there, and obviously the World Cup is also coming. So considering all these things, I think her fitness will be key. Hopefully, she will bat and bowl throughout this tournament. And if she does well in both the departments, I think that will be very much a big boost for the Australian going forward to the World Cup. Okay, now moving to the opposition, and it's Trent Rockets. Okay, there are so many stars we have to discuss. First, the captain Ashley Gardner. So it's Ellis Perry versus Ashley Gardner. Two Aussies, two captains for two different sides. So it will be interesting to see how they go at each other because I'm sure that each of them knows what is the issue that the other players have, because they played so many matches together, obviously, and in different franchisee leagues also they have played against each other. For example, WPL. Ellis Perry plays for RCB, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Ashley Gardner uh, did the captaincy also now for UP Warriors. So sorry, not UP, it's Gujarat. Yes, for Gujarat. So I think it will be interesting to see how both of them go at each other. But apart from Ashley Gardner, also there is Heather Graham, another Aussie. Okay, the spinner, and I think yesterday we were discussing that. I think it was Srish who commented that why Jace Johnson might not get a chance because there are so many options. Elena Keane, Heather Graham, Ashley Gardner, and interestingly, all these three Aussie spinners are in this team, are in this Trent Rocket team. Ashley Gardner is there, Heather Graham is there, and obviously Alana King is also there. Okay, okay, 1 second. Okay, and now Nat Shiverbrand, obviously the England skipper, had some injury issue. I think that is why she missed some games in the T20 series against England. But obviously she made a comeback in the ODI series. Looked good in the first ODI. I can remember that now. I think she will be again. She will be crucial. There is no denying that she will be crucial for any team for which she is playing. So I think in this format also, her runs with the bat, whether it is at the top, whether it is in the middle order, or obviously the 20 balls, maybe 15 or 20 balls that she will be bowling, I think will. But it will be interesting to see whether she will bowl throughout the tournament or not, because you have to keep remind that the fitness has been an issue, and that is why for England also she didn't opted to bowl that much recently. So the World Cup is coming, as we have been discussing, for the last 4 5 days on this shows that everything that is going to happen in this tournament, the main focus is the upcoming World Cup. So I think if Nat Shiverbrand managed to come up with a good fitness where she can bat and obviously she can bowl also, I think that will be huge boost for the England going forward in the World Cup. Okay, and apart from them, as I mentioned, obviously two spinner already I mentioned, Alana King and Heather Graham is also there. So that is the main part, that all the three foreigners that they have are all Aussies, and they all are spinners, no pacers. And I think this is the first comment that Shrish made. Yes, strange that Trent Rockets don't have a single overseas pacer. Only foreigners are Gardner, Graham, and King. Actually, it is quite surprising, but I think they are putting faith on the English talents, on the local talents. But you have to also agree that the three spinners that you are talking about, quality bowlers, and and all 60 balls that they are going to bowl in a match are going to be very decisive. If they are bowling on their particular day where everything is going right for them, I think it will be very difficult for the opposition batter to score runs and obviously to keep their wickets to keep their wickets, alive. So I think that is why it will be very difficult. But three quality spinners. But hopefully now the trained Rocket might just hope that their faith on the local talents might come up good in this tournament. Yes. So he's asking, will Heather Knight be fit before World Cup? If not, will NSB lead England? See, I think NSB will lead England. I think that is already done. I think the baton has been passed. It is done and dusted. Nat Shiverbrand is your new captain under your new coach, England new captain. Whether Heather whether Heather Knight gets fit or not doesn't matter in that particular factor. But England will need Heather Knight, I will say, because if you see the recent performances, I am not talking about the West Indies series with all due respect to West Indies team, because that was very easy peasy for the home team. But when a team like India came, England struggled, and with the bat they struggle more than with the ball. So I think if you see the way they got, you know, derailed in the chases or maybe while batting in the fast innings, I think in the middle order you need a player, an experienced player like Heather Knight. And if you can see that in recent years, like in last 2 years, I will say, Heather Knight has made some changes in her game, especially in her batting. Initially, she was not that kind of aggressive, but in recent past, she has been pretty aggressive and she has been scoring runs at a quick pace. So that will be very much needed whether it is a T20 game or it's a 50-over game. And considering that the 50-over World Cup coming, I think the whole England might be praying that Hayden Knight gets fit and be ready for the World Cup. And obviously, if she gets fit enough fit, I think she will get a chance in the squad and obviously in the playing 11 also because that experience they need. And also the captaincy factor. I know that Shiva Brandt is the new captain, but she looked a bit, I will say moderate, I will say a little bit clueless when the pressure was going on or a partnership was building during the India series against India. So I think that is where our presence of Heather Knight will help Nat Shiva Brand because a new captain, I know that she has done some captaincy here and there in the domestic or maybe some franchise league, but when you're captaining a national international side in your country, it is a complete different thing, especially when you're leading a team in the World Cup. It's a different gravy. So Heather Knight has that experience, so she can come up and help her with some tips when situation gets tricky. And I think that is why both as an individual batter and both as a helping hand of Nat Shiva Brand, I think Hayden Knight will be needed for England in the upcoming World Cup. Personally, if you ask me, I think she will be fit. I think she will be fit. She's looking good in her way to get fitter. I will say the rehabilitation process is going on, and I think in that process she is looking good, and I expect her to be fit enough for the World Cup. Okay. Shriji saying, Snehashista, it is not like England women lack leadership candidates. So why so many Aussie captains in women 100? Mooney, Gardner, Perry. Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, what I think now, I think me, Tushadi also discussed this several times earlier also. I think still, I will not say myth. I think they have proven so many times that is why that the Aussies can handle the pressure more maturely, more calmly because they are pretty used to it. Because see, England's players are there, they are experienced enough, they are capable enough to do captaincy. For example, your England captain is there, Nat Band, right? But she is not your captain. Ashley Gardner is your captain. Ashley Gardner is not even Australia's captain also, and she has not done that much. mm, She has not done that much good while captaining Gujarat in the WPL. I know that Gujarat have qualified for the playoffs, but still, from captaincy perspective, she's yet to be that the best version of herself. So I think the main factor is there is that okay, as a captain, she might handle the pressure more effectively, more graciously than other captains because they are used to it. Australians are used to play big matches, semi-finals, finals of World Cups. So that helps them to grow. That helps them to build that character that they can handle that pressure better than any other players around the world. I think that might be the factor. That is why we are seeing so many Australian captains in this 100 tournament. The Smiths 1986, can Shiva Brand bowl in this game? I know she had. Yes, actually, that is the point that I was discussing. That England might be hoping to see her, bowling. I'm not saying throughout the tournament, at least by the end of the tournament, she is bowling because her bowling is also needed going forward to the World Cup. Because if she is bowling also along with the batting, I think that will give a much more balance to the England side. Okay, but if she's not bowling, then England have to go for another, I will say, a bowling all-rounder option or maybe another bowling option, out and on bowling option. So that will also affect her batting, you know, the batting depth also. So that is why if Nat Shiva gets fit enough to bat and bowl together, I think that will give England the much needed balance by by adding another batter to have a extended batting depth or maybe another bowler to have another option as a six bowling option. So I think that will help them. So that is why it will be very interesting to see. We all will be keeping an eye that where the fitness stands right now for Nat Shiva Brand, whether she can bat only or she can bowl also. I think that will be the key factor going forward for England if she managed to keep her fitness. Yes. Yes, Vishi Minacha also asking the same. Minocha also asking the same. That is why I also said the same that it will be interesting to see whether she bowls. But I think she will. I am not expecting today only. But I think going forward, if the team manage to stay alive in the tournament, I think at a later stage maybe we can see her bowling. Yes. Okay. Not a vlogger. I know who is it. Who is this? Not a blogger. Yeah, Joy is Bengal. Joy is Bengal. Okay. Okay. Uh, is there any more comment? No, nothing as of now. I have. Okay. I think the toss is also done. One second. Let me check. The toss is done. Yes, the toss is done. And Birmingham Phoenix have won the toss. The home team have won the toss and opted to bat first. Okay, that's the part. Okay, now coming to the playing 11. For Birmingham Phoenix, Georgia Hall is going to open along with Ima Lem. Interesting. Mary Kelly at number 3 and Ellis Perry, the skipper, at number 4. Amy Jones, number 5. Stevie Ellis, Elisa Lister, Amy Arnold, Megan Schutt, Mary Taylor, Anna Baker. I think it's an excellent bowling lineup, I will say. Obviously, top batters are there also. But if you see the bowling line, obviously Mary Taylor, Hannah Becker are there. But more experience and more established name, if you see, Megan Schutt is there. So you have getting top 20 deliveries. Amy Allard, she will do good, I expect. Alison Lister, no. Obviously, Ellis Perry. It will be interesting to see also, just like Nat Shiva brand, it will be interesting to see also whether Elisa Perry also bowls or not throughout the tournament. Because she has also some injury issues in recent times. So that is why the back injury and all. So that is why it will be interesting to see whether she also bowls or not. So if she bowls, so that is another quality option. Alice Perry, you have Amy Arnold, you have Megan Schutt, and obviously Mary Taylor Hanabaker is there. So that is so five top, so three top bowling options you have obviously, along with two in each team. So good bowling all round unit. But when it comes to batting, I think you have a solid batting combination. Georgia Ball opening on her day she can win you games. On her day she can definitely win you games. If she plays around 30-35 balls, she can easily score 70 easily. So that is why a top match winner on her day, along with Emma Lamb, we all know how experienced she is. She can be very good at the top. Obviously, Ellis Perry will be there. Amy Jones, she is coming after a long, after playing some good knocks for England. So I think that will be vital also. So even at the later stage, you have Amy Alert, you have Elisa Lister. So even they can come up with some good significant scores that will help them to reach a significant total on the board while batting first, or maybe chasing the total while in the second innings. So overall, I will say good. They have a good balance when it comes to in all the department. I will say in the batting and bowling. So that's a very well balanced team. Okay, for Trent Rockets, it's Briony Smith, Grace Scrivens, Nat Silverbrand at number 3, Alicia Gardner, Ashley Gardner at number 4, Heather Graham at number 5, Emma Jones at number 6. So I think more than the top order, because I think I have not seen them enough, because it's very tough to follow every matches in the domestic circuit of every country. But so I have to see how well they do, both Smith and Scrivens. But when you see the middle order, I think it's superb. You have Nat Shiverbrand, you have Ashley Gardner, one of the favorite players of mine, Ashley Gardner, and I think she is very underrated. Okay, Heather Graham and obviously Emma Jones. So all four players in this middle order from number 3 to number 6 are top class, and they can score and they can win you games on their day. So I think that will be interesting. Obviously, Alana King can come up with some fantastic cameos. What Georgia Wareham did yesterday. Georgia Wareham was superb yesterday. It was her all-round brilliance that helped our team to win the game. So that is what I am saying. As we all know, the Superchargers won the game. Northern Superchargers won the game yesterday. So, like what Georgia Wareham did yesterday, I think Elena King has that capability. She can score those quick runs. She has those, capability of hitting sixes out of nowhere. And obviously, with the ball, we know everyone can remember the Ashes, what happened in Australia. 16-0, and Alana King was superb across all three formats. So I think that is what she is, and she will be looking to, deliver that kind of spells against in this tournament. So Alana King will be superb, and obviously the other option, rightfully say, as rightfully, you know, uh, as rightfully Shirish say that it is very strange that there is no overseas pace bowling option, but the quality spinners they have, although all are overseas options, but still they will look to do well. But if you ask me, I think the Birmingham Phoenix team's a little bit ahead. I think in terms of experience, in terms of the balance in both the department, when you see the batting and bowling. So I expect them to win, but my predictions have been pretty poor till now. If you guys can remind, it has been pretty poor. So I hope I am not jinxing any win, a win for Birmingham Phoenix. I just think that they might start a little bit ahead of Trent Rockets, but hopefully a good game waiting. A good game waiting. It is happening in Birmingham. I am expecting a high scoring game, not like, yeah, I'm not expecting like 180, 190, but at least 150, 60 game, and I think that will be interesting chase for for Trent Rockets, because Birmingham Phoenix are batting after winning the toss. So that is it. Okay, you guys can comment what is your prediction, how much score you think that Birmingham Phoenix are going to score, and whom do you think that which team are going to win is going to win this match. Please comment. I will take those before wrapping up. Okay, let's see if there are any more comments. Yes, VC Minocha saying Perry looks like the fifth bowler. I think so. Because if there is some fitness issue, or maybe she is not sure that whether she can bowl 20 ball at her full fitness or maybe at full throttle, then there might be some, okay, let's try first 5 balls or maybe 10 balls. Then she will, if she finds it's good, if she finds the rhythm okay, if she finds okay, I can do with my body, I think then she might go for 20, 15, or maybe some 20 balls. I think you have a very valid point. If there is some issue of fitness, I think then she might, wait, and she might consider herself as the fifth option. There is a chance. Yes. See, the Phoenix team looks much stronger on paper than Rockets. Absolutely true. That is what I said earlier. That for me also, when it comes to the having a well balance within both the departments, I think that Birmingham Phoenix are starting a bit favorites ahead of the Trent Rockets. Okay, Shivaraj correct top 10 run scorer in the tournament. Just the tournament started. Let's happen in the midway. We can discuss about that how the tournament has gone so far. Considering the stats, but you expect top players like if Georgia Ball gets a good start to the tournament and she continues the momentum, she 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 has the potential to be one of the top players to watch out for, especially with the bat at the end of the tournament. So she has that capability. Elisa Perry is always known for her consistency. She will not score every day at 200 strike rate, but one day she will do, and another day she will, on her bad day also she will score at 140, 150 if she is finding the gaps on the bad deliveries, obviously. So I think there are so many candidates with Nat Shiva brand, the consistency. Why, if you guys see the thumbnail, I have put that Elisa Perry versus Nat Shiva brand, because both the players are quite of similar in terms of capabilities. Both are all-rounder, pace bowling all-rounders. Both are having some issues with the fitness, whether they will bowl or not. That needs to be seen, remains to be seen. And obviously, with the bat, they can deliver. They can be that consistent player, and that can help their respective teams to be a good position in this tournament. So going forward, we have to see, and then we can decide. Okay, Shirish has come up with a prediction that Phoenix will score around 165 to 70 and Phoenix wins, and not jinxing. Absolutely. Because I think Swiss also, I think the prediction meter is not going well, like me. So I think both me and Swiss are not having good days when it comes to prediction. But hopefully from today onward, we are in the right path. We are not jinxing Phoenix. Please forgive us if anything wrong happened with you guys today. Okay, Vishu Minocha, there are only 4 bowlers. Who else might bowl if Perry bowls less? Interesting. Let's see. Okay. See, obviously, you have option Hannah Becker, Mary Taylor, Megan Short, Amy Arlott. If Elisa Perry didn't bowl, I have to check. I think Georgia Bull can bowl a little bit spin, if I'm not wrong. I think she has bowled for. I have seen her bowling in some game for Australia, maybe, or somewhere. I have seen her bowling. Let me check whether she has bowled or not. One second. I think Georgia Bull has can come up with at least 5 or 10 balls. Let me check. No, for Australia till now she has not bowled. Yes. Okay. Okay. In WBBL, She has bowled, and she has bowled quite overs. Okay, in 18 innings she has bowled, and she has 10 wickets. And her best is 4 wickets for 19 runs. So that's interesting. So 10 wickets in 18 innings, not bad. Yes, not bad. So I think at least if Ellis Perry, sorry, Ellis Perry thinks that okay, I might bowl 5 or 10 balls, maybe 10 balls, then the rest of the 10 balls can be managed by I think Georgia would right arm off break. So that can be an option. And that is why because I because I was just thinking that okay, I have seen, but I'm not recalling where it was. So that is why the in WBPL she has bowled as I told that in 18 innings she has bowled and she has picked up 10 wickets. So can be an handy option, and for 10 balls you can manage as six bowling option. So that can be an option. Okay, Shivraj Kale title winner. See, I think first we have to see all the matches first, at least the first round. The best part is that in terms of team, you can say okay, you can say defending champions. London Spirit has started well again, and they have a very pretty good squad, so that can be an option. If I'm not wrong, if you guys agree with me, I think Birmingham Phoenix has a decent squad. Even they can be a title favorites. So there are teams, but I think all these discussions like top 10 batters, top 10 bowlers, or title contenders, or maybe the playoff contenders, you can say top three the table because all top three teams will be qualified. The team that will finish at the top at the end of the group stage will get a direct chance at the final, and the second and third place team will play the eliminator. So that's the thing. So I think wait for at least the first round of matches or maybe the second round because at least give two matches to every team, and after that I think we can discuss about that. Who are looking favorites for that for those spots and which batters or bowlers are doing fantabulously. So that is what I am saying right now. Okay, not nothing. Okay, there is no more comment as of now. So I think we can wrap it up. We have discussed all the things that top quality players are there in both the squads. But obviously, as me and Shrish mentioned, that Birmingham Phoenix, I think, are starting a little bit as favorites. But let's see how the game. Hopefully, a good game is waiting for us. Let's enjoy the game. I will also see the game. And obviously, I will come back for the post match show. Till then, thank you and take care.